Alright, welcome back to Skyrim. As you can see, we're pretty much back to the college now. You didn't really miss anything on the journey, just I was attacked by two bandits, one of whom was holding this necklace of looting, and there was a corpse with a note on it about somebody looking for that amulet, but she was dead, so it's more use to us than it would be to her. Yeah, pretty much back to the college, where we're going to finish up our final assignment by talking to Sergius and telling him about what happened. We still do have the sword, though. Never did find who it was meant to go to, because it wasn't meant to go to anybody. So now we just have this flaming sword named Jerkins in our inventory. Which is a bit of a shame, because I named it in a funny way so that I could be amused when I hand it to its owner and call it by its new name, but alas. Not the end of the world. Maybe I could sell Jerkins to this general goods store real quick. I don't know if they would buy an enchanted weapon, but we'll see. Hello, Birna.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
That I am. What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Ah, so you will buy Jerkins. Not for a very good price, but there you go. It's pretty heavy, so you might as well take it off my hands. Oh, and feel free to throw those away and have a spell tome. Yep, there we go.
Until next time.
So let's go and report our success to Sergius. Well, I say success, but it wasn't really success. Still, we did learn something about enchanting on the way, so I guess it was a success from an academic standpoint. And if you missed last episode, I did choose to not take Adara with me. One, just to kind of see what would happen, because I've never done that before, and two, because I thought of a way that Morris would justify not taking her. That being telling the college to send a tutor to help her through her younger years and controlling her magic, and then in letting her into the college when she's older. But yeah, she's not with us for that reason. Hey, 12th year. Right, so Sergius' room was upstairs. Let's see if he's in his room. If not, then we'll have a look around. Orthorn, Sergius. There you are.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what happened during the delivery of that sword.
Well, is it taken care of?
Not really. As it turns out, there was this girl named Dara, and she was...
Nah, I have no time for Marla or Mara or whatever her name is. There's work to be done. So, until next time.
Unpleasant as always, I see, Sergius. Right, well, I think that finishes all of my schoolwork, so I should talk to Tolfdir when I get a chance. Probably will talk to him in the morning, though, because it's getting pretty late. 6:30 p.m. Don't have much gold, so I can't really buy any new spells for the time being. Do you mind if I take that venison chop? No? You're okay with it? Cool. Thank you. Right. So we could go to bed a little bit early. We don't really have a lot to do, though. So I guess we're just killing time. So let me show you how I just kill time when there's nothing to do in Skyrim. What I do is I go to my room, whether it's at an inn or a player home or at the college or wherever, and then I sleep. Although I use my imagination and say that I'm not sleeping for 12 hours, instead I am sleeping for 8, and the rest of the 4 hours I am just relaxing around the tower, doing nothing, maybe reading some books. So yeah, that's what I do. Use a little bit of my imagination there. No level up this time, though. I am a bit peckish, so I'm going to sit down and have some breakfast. What sounds good for breakfast? Yeah, we could eat an apple pie. Sure, why not? Morris is in the mood for something sweet this morning, so we're gonna eat an entire apple pie. There we go. Right. So yeah, talk to Tolfdir is what we have to do now. Is he around? Ah, he's upstairs. Excuse me, Bralina. That's her name, right? Yeah, Bralina. Played Skyrim for a very long time. I am just terrible with names, so it's impressive that I've remembered as many characters' names as I have. Tolfdir.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people.
Yes,
You give an old man hope.
regarding those lessons.
Yes? How can I help you?
I think I'm ready to start learning something a bit more advanced. Do you have anything in store?
Yes. Excellent. Well done indeed. Now let's see. Ah, yes. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside.
Yeah, I did pass those ruins on my way in to the college for the first time. So yeah, I know where it is. I'll meet you there. Although I'm probably going to beat you there because I tend to jog around, but that's besides the point. It's a pretty morning. Nice. Right then, let us be off. You're definitely gonna beat everybody there. Good morning, guards. Just had this horrible Call of the Void moment where I was about to blast those chickens in my head, and then I remembered how everybody turns hostile. Ah, are those bandits? Here's a good moment to try out our skeletal summon in actual practice. You're shooting arrows at me. That's rather rude.
What was that?
Oh, you missed, Mr. Skeleton. You missed again. You missed again.
Do your worst.
There we go. Oh, and now I'm summoning a Spriggan on accident. Because of wild magic. Right, so that didn't go exactly as planned. Right, do I have any arrows stuck in me? No, I don't. Cool. Do you have anything valuable on you? Take your lockpicks. Did I check the other guy? I think I did, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to check again. Are you okay?
I thought I was a goner just now. Thanks for the help. And if you need any supplies, I have a few to sell.
Right, what do you have for sale?
Take a look.
Not much that I need, and I can't really sell you anything either.
See you.
I mean, I don't have healing hands. I was thinking of a different playthrough that I did where Ferelda gave me that as an initiation, but no, I got Firebolt for that this time. I was going to offer to heal him, but alas. Oh, and there goes the Spriggan. Yeah, while I'm waiting for Tolfdir, I'm going to show you something. So let me summon my skeleton. You should react, I imagine.
What manner of magic is this?
Yeah, so with J Serpa's NPCs react to necromancy, they actually do react to you when you summon the skeletons from my spell mod. So yeah, I just want to show that real quick. Funny enough, Finnis is like, don't go scaring the locals, and then I summon my skeleton expressly to scare the locals. Oh, I'm just sliding down this steep hill of snow and ice. Oh, hey, you actually made it down too, Mr. Skelly. We gotta name you. What's a good name for a skeleton? I mean, the obvious answer would be Bill. If you know, you know. But I want to be a bit more creative than Bill. I don't know why, but in thinking of a name for him, my brain went to Morris, but no, I'm Morris. Oh well, I'll think on it, and I'm also not going to make you wait for them to get here, so I'm going to make a quick cut in the video, and I'll be back when everybody else is here. Alright, welcome back. These guys finally caught up, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to Tolfdir.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Out of curiosity, what is so important about this place? I think I've read a little bit about the Nordic settlement, the Nordic settlers here, and Snow Elf incursion, but I'm not entirely sure. What is important about this place?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered.
Right, and what exactly are we looking for? Just magic?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
Right. I'm ready, let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Right, after you, I guess.
As some of you may know,
Can you please walk?
Skyrim was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest.
There we go.
Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthal. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study. Well, are there any questions before we begin?
You didn't have to cut yourself off like that. Yeah, I don't think I have any more questions, so what would you like me to do? I say I don't have any more questions, and I immediately follow it with a question. Yeah, I'm a bit silly like that. I don't know why I chose the word silly, but that was probably the dumbest way I could have put that, but there we have it.
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see.
Right.
What shall
So
we
looking
have the
for
rest of
magic
you?
items then.
Berliner, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Interact with them. Just identify them.
Gotta be careful around here. A fall would be rather nasty, I imagine. Although, is there anything in that urn? I gotta be careful making this jump. Hup. Okay. Just a garnet. Is that an opening mechanism right there? Not sure. Don't think I can get through this gate, though. Right. I could jump back across, or I could jump down. It's a little bit precarious, but I guess I'll jump down. There we go. Take that potion, too. Why not? Yeah, I guess I can go up this ladder. There we go. Ah, there you are.
It's going to take forever to sift through all this.
Yeah, Tolfdir sent me to help you.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Right. Well, the way I understand it, magic items are a little bit harder to damage, so yeah.
Uh-huh.
Don't think you have to worry about that. Ah, enchanted ring. Ah, another enchanted ring. What sort of enchantments do these rings actually have? Increase health by 20 points. That's not bad. Really isn't.
This is a little creepy.
Ah, there we go.
You seem uncomfortable being here.
And there's an amulet on the wall. I don't quite trust this, especially with these spike holes here, by the looks of it. But I don't suppose I have any other choice but to pull it and see what happens.
I'm not sure what I was
I suppose if I get locked in here, I at least have help immediately outside. So I guess I will risk it.
disappointed. You wouldn't be allowed to take it even if I
Aha. Just like I thought.
What
Hi.
in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
Yes, I may or may not have gotten myself trapped in here out of curiosity.
How in the world did that happen?
I pulled an amulet that was an obvious trap off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Suppose I could try. Suppose using an amulet would entail wearing it, so...
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet.
yeah.
I wonder, what effect might your spells have?
I could certainly give it a try. Let's hope this doesn't explode violently on me. Huh. Okay.
Please be careful here. The
So-
site isn't entirely secured.
Did you see that?
Well, would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
Alright, after you. Although I suppose maybe I should have volunteered to take the lead because you're going to walk painfully slowly again.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
I'm not sure. Probably something important in here. It looks like a dead end, but it could be a path through one of these sarcophagi? Oop!
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you.
Are you sure I'm the right
You,
person to
mage,
believe in?
and you alone have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is
I'm
watching.
gonna scare Tolftir. Boo!
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
There was a sort of ghost or apparition that appeared and it spoke to me. I definitely didn't set a ruined book on your head when you were incapable of moving. No, that kind of humor is below me.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about danger ahead in the Psijic Order.
The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find?
And, out of curiosity, what's a Psijic Order? I mean, I've read a little bit about them. I know that they're powerful mages and they live on the Isle of Artaeum, which has been reported to be missing from the realm, as bizarre as that is, and it's included famous mages like Soda Sil, I think, was a part of it, and maybe Marco, but what else do you know about them?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
And why might they be contacting me, out of curiosity? I don't suppose you have any theories.
I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
Yes. Well, I suppose it's time to exercise caution, since we're going to open the sarcophagi. Hey, don't hit my skeleton, whose name I still haven't figured out. Told you were just punching a skeleton himself. You know what? I'm gonna call you Magnus. Name you after the architect of the realm. That was Magnus's role, right? It's been a while since I brushed up on my Elder Scrolls lore. Well, you're a Magnus anyway. Right. So, ow! Anyway, as I was going to say, what's in here? Whoa. That's a lot of sarcophagi. Haven't quite mastered the art of summoning my skeletons as far as I can. Ah, thank you, Magnus.
I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is truly dangerous, be careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long.
Right. Yeah, that is a lot of sarcophagi. Well, I suppose it's time to press in deeper. Next time. You're gonna have to wait another episode. Haha. Sucks to be on the receiving end of these videos and to be subject to my cliffhangers. Yes, anyway, dramatic, I don't know, that's not even a monologue, speech aside, I will see you next time. Goodbye.